Hey guys, it's Michelle from the Yoga Shack with your Wellness Wednesday. Tonight I'll be going over some easy tips to make your evening a little bit more calm and centered so that you can get a great slumber. I usually start out by putting on some nice comfy pajamas, and then I make myself a cup of tea. So anything that's naturally decaffeinated. Tonight I actually have some ginger, but chamomile is always a staple in our home. If you don't like tea, warm water, lemon juice, and a little bit of honey is also really nice as well. So I also like to light some sage. It just kind of sets the mood, and it helps to clear out any negative energy from throughout the day that may have built up in the house. And I like to do this before I do any sort of meditation or breathing techniques or any sort of asana practice. So super easy, you just light it, the smoke starts to come out. I'm not gonna go crazy with it right now. And then you can just kind of circle it around yourself or just in your space, and then make sure you put it in somewhere safe so that it doesn't burn your house down. As you can probably hear in the background, I have some really gentle music. I have just oming. If you have any sort of like Spotify or Pandora, you could just literally type in Om chant, and something that this is like a half hour long, you put it on a loop and you kind of just zone out to that, which is really nice. I also have some crystals near my bed. Hematite is nice for at night. You could put it in the palm of your hand. It's really grounding. So that's kind of the routine that I have. And then I'll show you some nice poses to do and some pranayama, some breath techniques to get yourself even more relaxed. So bringing your legs up at the wall is pretty accessible for everybody, and you can do it in bed. Oh, one more thing, salt lamp. If you have 20 bucks to invest, salt lamps are awesome. I have them in every single room of the house. They're good for purifying the air, and they also give off a really nice gentle glow. I don't like having night lights in the house because they drive me crazy, but my kids love the salt lamps so that it's not too dark at night. So legs up at the wall. Hopefully this camera view will work for you guys. Basically, you can do this literally in your bed, and it's nice. It promotes sleep, especially if you're having insomnia, which I know a lot of people suffer from. So I actually have my bed pulled a little bit away from the wall. If you can do that, it's even better because then the small of your back rests right up against the edge of the mattress. It really depends on what type of bed that you have, but if you can pull it away from the wall, it doesn't have to be much, maybe like 3 or 4 inches. That's usually enough space. So bringing one hip up against the wall as close as you can get it, and then you start to lay back. Once you lay back, your legs should be flush up against the wall as well as your bottom. And then I guess I'll grab this so I can show you guys everything. All right, so the wall is completely supporting me, right? And I'm able to lay here really comfortably. So from here, you can take a pillow or even just blanket and bring it underneath your head. Having your head and neck supported, really important for pretty much any pose. And then the legs can just relax here. So you can stay here for as long as you know you can comfortably. I would say 10 minutes is optimal. If the legs start getting tingly, obviously you can come out of the pose, or you can bring the soles of your feet together. You can bring the legs wide, right? You could even bring the soles of the feet to the wall. So those are just some options. So while you're here, let's go over some breathing. So bringing either one hand to your belly and one hand to your chest, or both hands on your belly, which is my preference. Low belly. So think of like 2 inches below your belly button. And then you'll close your eyes. And just begin to observe the breath. And then when you're ready, you'll take that nice big breath in and let it out through the mouth. And another deep breath in and let it out through the mouth. And you'll just do that a few times until you start to feel your whole body start to sink into the bed as you release a little bit more of your muscle. And then again, you can just stay with that nice, slow, deep breathing. You can breathe in and out through the nose if out through the mouth doesn't feel right, but the first 3 breaths should be out through the mouth. And then to come out of the pose, you can simply bring your feet down and then roll. Well, I'm gonna roll to this side so I don't knock everything over. All right, so that is my bedtime routine. It's super simple, but super effective in letting the whole body and mind just chill out from the day. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, 516-395-0121. Hopefully we'll see you in class or through live stream. See you soon.